starting with Grand Valley. The junior goalkeeper, number 0, Jessica Radice. Junior forward, number 4, Ava Cook. Sophomore midfielder, number 6, Darlene Rodemaker. Junior defender, number 7, Sydney O'Donnell. Junior defender, number 12, Cecilia Steinwasher. Freshman defender, number 15, Sarah Smolinski. Senior midfielder, number 16, Reiko Segura. Sophomore defender, number 21, Abby Willer. Sophomore midfielder, number 23, Gianna Parlo. Junior forward, number 25, Katie Barron. Freshman forward, number 88, Chantel Carranza. Head coach Jeff Hessler, assistant coaches Megan Leake, Dustin Smith, and Annette Stromberg. And now the starting lineup for your Minnesota State University Mavericks. Sophomore forward from Mankato, Minnesota, number 4, Jenny Bitter. Senior midfielder from Dubuque, Iowa, number 5, Alicia Taxini. Senior defender from California, Illinois, number 6, Bree Chacho. Sophomore defender from Ames, Iowa, number 7, Kelly Friedrich. Sophomore forward from Appleton, Wisconsin, number 10, Bryn DeSens. Senior defender from Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota, number 13, Taylor Camille. Senior forward from Castle Rock, Colorado, number 19, Dakota Wendell. Junior forward from Fargo, North Dakota, number 24, Molly Serafini. Sophomore midfielder from South Elgin, Illinois, number 27, Cassidy Joyce. Sophomore forward from Rochester, Minnesota, number 31, Nadia Lowry. And the senior goalkeeper from Cedar Falls, Iowa, number 33, Alexa Raboon. The Mavericks are coached by Brian Ball, assistant coach Ben Jones, goalkeeper coach Raul Garcia III, graduate assistants Morgan Catu and Abby Houskin. Officials for today's game, Brian Wood, Wesley Costa, and Sonner Dogan.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the pitch on the campus of Minnesota State. We have some non-conference action as the number 25 ranked Minnesota State Mavericks host the number 1 ranked team, Grand Valley State Lakers. Starting with Grand Valley State, they are 3-0 on the season, and their last victory came against Bemidji State 2-0 on Friday. And for Minnesota State, they are 2-0 on the season. Their last win came last Friday against Central Missouri. Brenda Sens and Gia Martin were the goal scorers for the Mavericks. As we get to today's starters for today's match, starting with Grand Valley State. In goal, number 0, Jessica Radis. Number 4, Ava Cook. Number 6, Darlene Rodemaker. Number 7, Sydney O'Donnell. Number 12, Cecilia Steinwasser. Number 15, Sarah Smolinski. Number 16, Reiko Sagara. Number 21, Abby Willower. Number 23, Gianna Parlov. Number 25, Katie Barron. And number 88, Chantel Carranza. And for Minnesota State, number 4, Jenny Vetter. Number 5, Alicia Duxini. Number 6, Bree Chacho. Number 7, Kelly Friedrich. Number 10, Brenda Sens. Number 13, Taylor Keneally. Number 19, Dakota Wendell. Number 24, Molly Sarapolian. Number 27, Cassidy Joyce. Number 31, Nadia Lowry. And in goal, number 33, Alexa Rabune. As we're underway here in Mankato, Minnesota State in their home white jerseys going from right to left in this first half. And Grand Valley State in their road blue jerseys going from left to right. Chacha will play one up across midfield for Wendell on the far side. Wendell will play one into space. Running after it is Descends. But first get through to Steinwasser for the Lakers. We'll play it back to the keeper. And now up for Willower. Steinwasser now across midfield. A little too far for Parlov. And now Joyce wins it for the Mavericks. Gets up to Wendell. Now Lowry across midfield for Descends. Descends trying to play in the space for Vetter. Jenny Vetter looking to cross as Wendell comes all the way through to the near side. Running after it there is Barron for the Lakers. Who played up on the near side. Kept in by Friedrich for the Mavericks. Friedrich will send one in. Hoping for Descends. Back there was O'Donnell for the Lakers, and she'll settle it down. Descends able to win it back for the Mavericks. We'll play it over for Keneally. Keneally up for Wendell. Touch pass left for Duxini. Now Duxini trying to play one in the space for Joyce. Running after it there was Smolinski for the Lakers. Gets it up for Barron. And now Rodemaker turns it over. Steinwasser able to recover. Gets over to Willerer. Willerer across midfield trying to play one into space for Cook. Thought it was a lot of play.
Get it out. Put it up, man.
Grand Valley State will get its first corner of the game. Corner kick headed back out as far as Parlov. Parlov looking to send one right back in. And just over the top of the net. Good look there for the Lakers early in these first 5 minutes. Alexa Rabune taking this goal kick for Minnesota State. Played up for Lowry. And now Descends taken over there by Sagara. Now O'Donnell turns it over. Descends back for Keneally. Now Keneally will play one into Laker territory. Back there is Steinwasser. Steinwasser turns it over. And now Descends on the ball for the Mavericks. Trying to play one up. Good defense there by Willerer. And now O'Donnell has it. Up for Carranza. Now in the middle for Parlov. Gianna Parlov has some space in front of her across midfield. Gets it for Carranza, now for Rodemaker. Back for Sagara. couldn't get it past Chacho, and now Lowry plays it in the middle for Vetter. Jenny Vetter trying to find a sends. Back there was O'Donnell. Now ball comes down to Rodemaker. Played back to Willerer, and now over for Steinwasser. Willerer trying to play one in space for O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to cross. Back there was Keneally. Ball gets played out off of the Mavericks. It'll be thrown to the Lakers on the far side. O'Donnell looking to cross. Comes all the way through to Rodemaker. Rodemaker there defended by Friedrich. Gives it up for Barron. Barron trying to center. That gets played out to Vetter from Minnesota State. Vetter able to clear. Headed up there by Wendell. Running after there is Steinwasser for the Lakers. Gets it up to Parlov. And now Steinwasser makes a move there on Vetter, able to get it over on the near side for Smolinski. Smolinski has it played over to Barron. Now back in the middle for Steinwasser, now over for Willerer. Willerer trying to find Rodemacher, that was behind her. Keneally able to clear. And there's a shot from Segara, and that goes just wide. Another good look there for Grand Valley State. The first 7 minutes. Alexander Bune can have this goal kick for Minnesota State. Headed up there by Segara. Now played up by Parlov. Shot show. Taken away there by Rodemaker. Now for Parlov. Gianna Parlov defended there by Friedrich. And now Joyce with it for the Mavericks. Will play it up on the near side, hoping for Vetter. That gets played out by Smolinski, and overthrown for the Mavericks. Number 7, Kelly Friedrich gets it in for Dakota Wendell. Wendell able to keep it in for Friedrich. Now in the middle for Duxini. Duxini up on the near side for Wendell. Dakota Wendell defended there by Smolinski. Plays one into space, hoping for Vetter. And that'll roll out on the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Grand Valley State. Now here's Segara with it at midfield, trying to play one into space for O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets around Keneally, trying to center for Rodemaker. Back there was Joyce. Able to get it up for Lowry. Now Lowry will play it over on the near side, hoping for Vetter. Taken over there by Smolinski. Smolinski back in the middle for Segara. Segara defended there by Duxini. Now Lowry with it. Trying to play one up for Wendell. Wendell taken off the ball there by Willerer. Now Parlov in the middle for Segara. Here's Rodemaker with it. Steinwasser gives it up for Willerer. Willerer looking to take a shot, and that sails high. Rabin's goal kick played up by Parlov. Now Carranza over for Cook. Cook trying to get it up for O'Donnell. Ball gets played off, it descends, and out of play on the far side. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers. O'Donnell gets it into Parlov. Parlov trying to center for Rodemaker. Back there was Serapholian, gets it up for Vetter. Vetter has to go out of play. It'll be thrown for Grand Valley State on the near side. Number 15, Sarah Smolinski takes it. Gets it right back from Parlov, and now reverses for Steinwasser. Steinwasser back in the middle for Willerer, and now up for Segara, who has Rodemaker in the middle. She gives it right back to Segara. Now back to Rodemaker. Rodemaker with the shot on goal, and a good save made there by Rabin. Just over 10 minutes elapsed here in this first half. Still scoreless between Minnesota State and Grand Valley State. This ball comes to Steinwasser. Now over for Willewer, and now up for Cook, who's taken off the ball there by Keneally. Keneally plays one back into Laker territory, comes all the way back to the keeper, Radis, and she'll play one up for Parlov. Parlov turns it over, looking for Barron, and now Friedrich will play it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley.
Come on, why let's go mass?
Smolinski gets it into Parlov. Now for Barron, right back to Parlov. Now in the middle for Segara. Touch pass for Carranza. Carranza turns it over as Friedrich will play it out on the near side once again.
Come on, pressure here, let's go.
Smolinski gets it into Parlov. Now across midfield is Willer. In the middle for Carranza, headed there by Joyce. Parlov back on it. Carranza, touch pass over for Segara. Segara looking to take a shot on goal and scooped up there by Rabin. Grand Valley State testing the Maverick goalkeeper early, but she's been solid so far. Now a goal kick, headed down and now up by Joyce and Wendell. Played over by the Lakers. Here's Smolinski. Up for Carranza, defended by Serapholian. Taking off the ball there by Joyce, and now in the middle for Duxini. Shot show. Up for Wendell. Wendell's touch pass. Controlled there by Lowry. Now over on the far side for Descends. Throwing for Grand Valley. Now here's Steinwasser. Cross midfield. Up for Carranza. Now in the middle for Rodemaker. Rodemaker trying to get it for Segara. That'll roll all the way through for Cook. Cook gets taken down there by Keneally. Foul called on the Mavericks. It'll be a free kick just outside the 18 for Grand Valley State.
Get it out.
Go, be alert. Be alert, Mavs.
Number 16, Rico Segara, setting up to take it for the Lakers. Shot comes in, and that goes just wide.
Mavs, our turn.
Goal kick from Rabune. Comes up off the head of Joyce. And roll out of play.
Come on, Mav.
Number 15, Smolinski, to take the throw in for the Lakers. Gets it into Parlov. Parlov has some space in front of her. Trying to play a ball in for Cook. Cook with the shot. And saved there by Rabune. The referee said the ball went out on the end line before the shot, so it'll be a goal kick for the Mavericks. Played up by O'Donnell. Now Keneally plays it back for Chacho from Minnesota State. Headed up there by Willer. Now Rodemaker gets to it first. Drops it off for Steinwasser. Gives it right back to Rodemaker across midfield. That's the reverse as Joyce is defending there.
Get that ball back, White. Let's go.
Now Steinwasser gets it up for Carranza. Touch pass over for Rodemaker. Rodemaker trying to put one in. Back there was Chacho. Rodemaker crosses one more time off the head there of Duxini. Now Carranza looking to take a shot with the left foot, and that goes just over the net. Another good look there for the Lakers, as they now have 8 shots so far. Mavericks yet to record a shot in the first 15 minutes. Now we got a substitution for Minnesota State as number 14, Molly Riley, checks in. Off goes Joyce as a Bune's goal kick comes up. Played up there by Parlov. Now taken away there by Duxini. Up for Riley. Riley pressured there by Barron, trying to put him into space on the far side for Descends. Back there is O'Donnell. Now O'Donnell in the middle for Segara. Segara for Parlov, and Parlov leaves it for Steinwasser. Now up on the near side for Smolinski. Rodemaker gets a pass, trying to play one into space for Cook. That'll roll out on the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Minnesota State.
Come on, Mav. Come on, bro.
Ball comes up to Descends now. Descends couldn't get it past O'Donnell. And now Barron loses it to Riley. Barron able to recover and play it back for Steinwasser, who gives it up for Willard. Now here's Parlov across midfield. Trying to play one up for Segara. Back there is Sarah Foley, who gives it up for Riley. Molly Riley now has some space. Trying to play one up for Vetter. Trying to roll back to the keeper, Radis, and she'll play it up for Willer. Now Parlov will play it over the near side for Smolinski. Smolinski defended there by Vetter. Now Barron gets it in for Carranza. Carranza has Segara. Segara defended there by Lowry. Plays it back for Parlov. Now gets it back to Segara in the middle for Rodemaker. Rodemaker defended there by 3 Mavericks. Gives it up for Segara. Segara makes a move, takes a shot, and that goes just high.
Come on, White.
Goal kick from Abune off the head of Barron. And now settled down there by Wendell. Wendell over for Lowry. Lowry taken away there by Cook. This is Ava Cook now. Gets around Lowry. Cook couldn't get by Chacho. Now Duxini lost it to Segara. Played up on the far side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell's cross comes in, and Barron just couldn't get a foot on it. Otherwise, that could have been a dangerous ball there for the Mavericks.
Come on, White. Come on, Mav.
Bune's goal kick comes in short, headed up there by Duxini. Now played out on the near side by Smolinski. Molly Riley with the throw in, gets it into Duxini. Duxini back for Riley. He's taken out the ball there by Barron. Now back for Smolinski. Smolinski looking for Carranza, played up by Friedrich. Controlled there by Vetter, up for Wendell. Wendell couldn't quite get control, and Parlov gets taken down, no call. Smolinski comes away with it for the Lakers. Rodemaker for Barron, who gets right back up to her. And here's Rodemaker on the near side. Defended there by Friedrich, gets it in the middle for Barron. Barron in the middle for Segara, trying to get it on Lowry. Now Carranza gets over to Cook. Cook played out there by Duxini. Now Vetter on the ball for the Mavericks. Vetter reverses for Friedrich, and now up for Wendell. Pressured there by Parlov, and now Riley will play one up, looking for Descends. Descends couldn't get around Steinwasser. Now Steinwasser will play back for Willer. Ball comes across midfield for Segara. Now up for Rodemaker. A little give and go. Now back for Smolinski. Smolinski crossing for Carranza. Carranza plays it over for O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the shot. Deflected. Off of Minnesota State. It'll be a corner kick for Grand Valley State. Running over there for the Lakers, number 7, Sydney O'Donnell. O'Donnell's kick comes in all the way through the box, headed out there by Riley. Rodemaker gets on it for the Lakers. Rodemaker's cross comes in. Played up in the air by Keneally. Now settled down by O'Donnell. O'Donnell defended there by Vetter. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers, and that goes out of play. O'Donnell gets it into Cook. Cook defended there by Keneally. And Chacho reverses for O'Donnell. O'Donnell's cross comes in off the head of Duxini. And cleared by Wendell. Willer plays one up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell brings it back to the middle for Segara. Segara played back out by Chacho for Vetter. Now Vetter plays one over on the near side for Descends. Descends able to keep it in for the meantime.
Still in.
Come on, Mavericks!
Now Steinwasser up for O'Donnell, across midfield. O'Donnell turned it over, and now here comes Keneally. for Minnesota State across midfield. Taylor Keneally gets one up for Vetter. Vetter couldn't control the first touch as that gets played out on the far side by Steinwasser. Just about 25 minutes elapsed here in this first half, still scoreless between Minnesota State and Grand Valley State. As Chacho plays it in the middle for Duxini. Duxini over for Keneally. Keneally looking to send one in, one hop, and picked up there by Radis.
Come on, White.
Come on, Mavs.
Let's go, White!
Now Cook with the shot on goal, and Tribune makes the save there for Minnesota State.
Here we go, Mav!
Go back.
Ball headed up there by Wendell. Foul is called on the Lakers. It'll be a free kick for the Mavericks.
That's a 50.
Number 24, Molly Serafoline, setting up to take this free kick. Headed out there by Willer, up to Cook. And now Ava Cook across midfield for Segara. Segara up for Carranza, who leaves it for Cook. Ava Cook defended there by Keneally. Just taking off the ball. Took a little shaken up there as Keneally plays one up for Riley. Molly Riley trying to put him into space for Vetter on the near side. Vetter
Come on, Mav.
looking to shoot, and that goes just high. We get a stoppage for an injury timeout. It's number 4, Ava Cook. A little shaken up there on the challenge from Keneally. We'll take a short timeout as well.
Go, White. Come on, Mav.
Now a goal kick for Radis and the Lakers. Right up on the near side for Smolinski.
And for the Lakers, number 18, Morgan Cochran.
And checking in at that last break for the Lakers, number 18, Morgan Cochran. Ball gets played back by the Sens. Now in the middle for Segara. Segara up on the far side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell in the middle for Carranza. Carranza makes a move there on Riley. Leaves it for Barron. Barron drops it off for Segura. Segura looking to take a shot. That got deflected and headed out there by Serafolian. Running after the Lakers is Barron. Now it's Rodemaker. Defended there by Duxini. Rodemaker has it played out by Duxini. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers. Smolinski over there.
The other way, Mavs. Turn it.
It's an into Rodemaker. Now Smolinski turns it over. Duxini up for Riley. Riley gets around Barron. Now trying to play him in space for Descends. Back is Willer. She'll play it back to Radis. And now up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell up for Segura. Segura in the middle for Parlov, who gets tripped up. Advantage is played as Steinwasser comes up to grab it for the Lakers. Played in the middle for Carranza, defended there by Chacho. Now picked up by Duxini. Played over on the near side for Riley. Riley trying to get it to Vetter. That's behind her. Now Smolinski will play one up. Duxini back in the middle. Open for Vetter. Gianna Parlov gets on it for the Lakers. Now Segura in the middle for Rodemaker. Gets it up for Carranza. Carranza will play one on the near side for Barron. Katie Barron with the cross comes in. And Chacho will play it out. It'll be a corner kick for Grand Valley State. Now some substitutions.
Get it out.
Couple for the Mavericks. Number 16, Allie Williams. And number 29, Tia Martin both check in. And for the Lakers, number 14, Kennedy Bearden is in.
Now for the Lakers, number 14, Kennedy Bearden. In for the Mavericks, number 16, Allie Williams. Number 29, Tia Martin.
Go get it out, Mavs.
Get it out.
Come on, White. Run here. Come on.
Corner kick comes in off the head there. Still loose in the box, and now Rabun makes the save. Good save there off the header.
Great job, Lex.
And keeps this one scoreless as we're under 15 minutes left to play in this first half.
Good call, Kenny.
Now picked up by Vetter for the Mavericks. Defended there by Steinwasser. The Steinwasser over for Parlov.
Down there.
Now back for Smolinski. Smolinski gets it up for Rodemaker. Now over on the far side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell's across midfield. It's in the middle for Segura. Segura touch pass a little too far in front of Carranza. And now Williams plays him back for Keneally. Keneally's pass deflected back for Chacho. And now O'Donnell will let it go out. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers. We'll get a couple substitutions. Number 20, Taylor Barzowski checks in for Minnesota State. And number 28, Chelsea Graves checks in for Grand Valley State.
Now for the Lakers, number 28, Chelsea Graves. And in for the Mavericks, number 20, Taylor Barzowski.
And Smolinski trying to play up to Graves, taken away there by Duxini. Now Wendell on the ball for the Mavericks. Gets it up for Martin. Martin has to play one back for Duxini. And now up for Allie Williams. Williams taken off the ball there by O'Donnell, who plays it back for Willer. And now Steinwasser over for Smolinski. Barzowski plays it out for Minnesota State. Will be a throw in for the Lakers. Gets it into Bairden. Now Smolinski trying to find Graves. Turned over. Williams gets in the middle for Martin. Martin couldn't control the first touch. Now Gianna Parlov over for Sydney O'Donnell. O'Donnell turns it over. Taken away there by Keneally from Minnesota State. Up for Tia Martin. Martin trying to center for Vetter. That gets played up high in the air. Off the head of Williams. Now Vetter trying to play it up for Wendell. Wendell will head it back toward the keeper, and Radis will come up to make the grab there for Grand Valley. Now Segarra turns it over. Serapholian trying to find Wendell. Picked up by Smolinski. Now for Bairden. Bairden makes a move there on Barzowski. Trying to bring right to the middle. Barzowski plays it. And Segarra, one hop, saved there by Rabune, and now picked up. Bairden. First to get to it for the Lakers. Plays it over for Smolinski. And now Graves. Back for Smolinski. Up for Carranza. Over for Bairden. Bairden defended there by Barzowski. Reverses. Smolinski up for Carranza. Carranza taken down there by Duxini. Mavericks come away with it. Here's Allie Williams playing over for Keneally. Taylor Keneally across midfield now. And played in the middle for Duxini. Duxini trying to go in the space. Has Barzowski and Friedrich. Barzowski trying to play him back for Friedrich. Ball gets deflected out of play. And there'll be a corner kick for the Mavericks. Their first of the game as we have some more substitutions. Number 21, Danielle Tazik, checking in, as well as number 2, Lauren Smith from Minnesota State. Corner kick comes in, off the head, and a good save made there by Radis, as that one was heading for the net. Checking in for the Lakers at that last substitution mark was number 13, Kate Brown. Now ball comes in the middle for Parlov. Parlov turns it over. Here's Friedrich on the ball for the Mavericks. Plays it up across midfield for Smith. Left for Tazik. Now trying to go back up for Smith. Taken away there by Bairden. Now in the middle for Parlov. Pressured there by Tazik. We'll flip the field for O'Donnell on the far side. O'Donnell up for Carranza, who couldn't control the first touch. Taken away there by Williams. Now Tia Martin. Lost it. Picked up by Segarra. Now Carranza. Right back for Segarra. Here's a cross attempt headed out there by Friedrich. And a roll out on the near side. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers.
Come on, White.
Ball comes into Bairden. Now picked up by Friedrich. Played up on the near side. Got a roll out of play. It'll be another throw in for Grand Valley.
Let's go now. Let's go, Mav. You got this, Mav. Here we go.
Ball comes back to Chacho. He plays one up for the Mavericks. Now Parlov back on it for the Lakers. Gets it over for Graves. Now Graves in the middle for Segarra. defended there by Williams. Williams plays it up for Martin. Now Tia Martin looks to escape for Minnesota State. Plays it up for Smith. Smith couldn't get to it. It's Parlov. Right back on it for Grand Valley. Now over for Segara. Segara trying to play one short for Cochran. That gets played out by Keneally. Now Willer plays one over on the far side for O'Donnell. Ball gets played back to Steinwasser. Now Lauren Smith trying to settle it down. Unable to control. And now Steinwasser over on the near side for Brown. Brown plays one over on the far side for O'Donnell. Sydney O'Donnell gets it in the middle for Segara. Segara trying to find Bairden. That gets played back out by Friedrich into Laker territory. Running after it there is Brown. We'll play it back to the keeper, Radis. Radis will give it right back. And now Brown will look to escape. It's up to Graves. Graves up for Carranza. Carranza defended there by Daxini. Gets it up for Graves. Graves looking to take a shot. That gets deflected and cleared there by Chacho. Now Lauren Smith on the ball for Minnesota State. Taken away there by Brown. Steinwasser up for O'Donnell as we're under 5 minutes left to play in this first half. O'Donnell trying to make a run here. That gets played out by Daxini. And we'll get some substitutions for both teams. Number 11, Sydney DePringer. Number 18, Anna Mixon. And number 8, Libby Spangler, all check in for Minnesota State.
Now in for the Mavericks, number 8, Libby Spangler.
Number 19,
11,
Brooke
Sydney
Russell
DePringer.
checking in for the Lakers.
Number 18, Anna Mixon. In for the Lakers, number 19, Brooke Russell. Number 32, Lauren Ross.
As well as number 32, Lauren Ross. Now throwing for the Mavericks on the far side. Taken away there by Ross. Now Segara.
Shape. Keep your shape.
Segara in the middle for Russell. Now here's Graves with it. Graves gets taken down. Mixon will play one out on the far side. O'Donnell takes the throw right away. Now Carranza gives it back for Ross. Ross looking to take a shot. That deflected out to Daxini. Now Graves turns it over. Mixon up for Lauren Smith. Smith unable to control, and now the ball comes over on the near side for Friedrich. Kelly Friedrich across midfield, has some space. Plays on the middle for Smith. Lauren Smith loses it. Now Segara settle it down. Play it back for Bairden. Now Brown plays it over on the far side for O'Donnell. O'Donnell couldn't get it past Keneally. Now Mavericks with possession. Keneally will just play it back into Laker territory, and Radis will come up to play it for Grand Valley. Now here's Cecilia Steinwasser across midfield for the Lakers. Gets over for Segara. Segara up for Brown. She gives it right back. Now up for Cochran, who's trying to leave it for Segara. That gets played out by the Mavericks. Running after it is Steinwasser for Grand Valley. We'll play it back to the keeper. Now Lauren Ross with it. Plays it up for Brown. Okay, Brown now across midfield. Trying to play one up for Cochran. That gets deflected in the middle. Cochran tracks it down, plays it back for O'Donnell. O'Donnell. In the middle for Russell. Russell turns it over. Now Mixon with it. Gets it over to Tazic. Now Tazic back to Mixon. Mixon trying to get around Ross as we're in the middle of the play in this first half. Foul is called on the Lakers. So it'll be a free kick now for Minnesota State.
One last push match. Here we go.
Number 7, Kelly Friedrich, setting up to take this free kick. Ball gets headed out there by Cochran. Friedrich will play it up. Headed up there by a couple Laker players. Now Spangler will play it up. Now Cecilia Steinwasser plays it out on the near side. It'll be a Maverick throw.
10, 9, 8,
We'll see if Friedrich elects to
4,
throw it here.
3, 2,
It's it into Duxini. And that'll do it for the first half. After 45 minutes of play, we are scoreless between Grand Valley State and Minnesota State. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half.
Your summer love thawed me out, melted all the fears I had and all the doubt. Now we have the wildest dreams. There's nobody I'd rather have to stand by me. You shine on, you shine on, you shine on, you shine on me.
Welcome to the Centennial Student Union, also known as the CSU. The Student Union is a very important part on any college campus. Our CSU is paid for entirely by student fees, which makes it a student-owned building. Right here, we're in the Hearth Lounge, where there's a big fireplace which will turn on in the winter time, so it's a really nice place to relax in between class. And it is built by Kasota stone, which is a naturally occurring stone found around the Mankato area. Also in the Hearth Lounge is our art gallery, where there will be student artwork displayed throughout the year. On the far end of this floor is our campus computer store, which sells Apple and Dell products, so students can purchase all those along with software and programs that they're going to need right on campus. On the second floor is our campus hub, which is our one-stop shop information center, so students can go and ask questions about financial aid and transcripts and anything else that they're going to have questions about. And right next to the hub is our MAV card office, where our MAV card is our student ID, which is used for a number of different things around campus, including to get into the gym, the dorms, our meal plan, along with many other things. Wells Fargo is also upstairs, which is the bank that MSU uses, so very convenient if students have Wells Fargo to be able to do all their banking right on campus. Also in the CSU is where our MAV Ave is located, which is a number of different restaurants that we have on campus right in the CSU. We have Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Stacks, Noodles and Greens, Jasmine's, which is our coffee shop. So a number of different food options for students to use their Flex Dollars and MAV Cash, which is a part of their meal plans in the CSU. There are many different events that take place in the CSU throughout the year, so it makes it really easy for students to get involved and have a little bit of fun while they're attending school at MSU. Welcome to the MAVRIK Bullpen. Down in the MAVRIK Bullpen, there are many activities for students to take part in. There's a 12-lane bowling alley, 15 pool tables, dartboards, video games, and a snack bar. Also, students are able to take classes such as billiards, bowling, snowboarding, skiing, scuba diving, all sorts of classes like that, and get a credit for it, so they're always a lot of fun. Sometimes they'll have special events going on around campus where the lanes and pool tables will be open for free, so it's always a nice, fun place to come when you have a lot of downtime. We are now in the Student Activities Center. Student Activities is a huge part of any college student's life when they come to campus. MSU makes it really easy to get involved with over 240 student organizations to choose from. There's really something for everyone, all the way from snowboarding club to swing dancing to groups within your majors. Some of our larger ones include Greek life with 4 sororities and 9 fraternities, and they help students get involved in every aspect of campus and community life. Some other ones we have include our Student Activities Board, which is Impact. They plan a lot of free events for students throughout the years, including the homecoming week. They have free movies every weekend, as well as Mavericks After Dark, where they have a lot of free food and free entertainment and giveaways once every month. Some of our other ones are the LGBT Center, Veterans Resource Center, the Non-Traditional Student Center, and the Non-Traditional Student Center is for students over the age of 24, students who are married or have children. It's really easy to be a part of whatever you want on campus. Even if there isn't anything that you think you want to be involved with, we can make our own clubs by having 4 other people and a faculty advisor, and then you can really be a part of whatever you want. My biggest piece of advice I give to students is to get involved. It doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're a part of something, it's going to make your experience here at MSU much more rewarding. Welcome to the Barnes & Noble Bookstore. The Barnes & Noble Bookstore is a great place to buy MAVRIK apparel, snacks, and office supplies and textbooks. Textbooks are available in new and used copies, as well as rental and digital options. Students can reserve their textbooks online so they're easy to pick up, and even if they receive financial aid, they can charge it to that. And a percentage of all textbook sales goes back to students and scholarships.
we look to get underway here in the second half. Grand Valley will be going right to left, and Minnesota State will be going left to right. The Lakers get us underway here. Harlov will play one up, and then Chacho plays it right back. O'Donnell with it, gets it up to Segura. And now here's Rodemaker with it. Gets it back for Parlov. This time she plays it up for Carranza. Now Parlov for Rodemaker. Carranza plays one into space. And that shot went wide. Off the foot of Cochran.
Come on, man.
Now Ava Cook with it. Defended there by Keneally. Cook crossing. Rodemaker couldn't settle down. Here's Joyce with it now for the Mavericks. Plays it up for Vetter. Vetter will play it off of Smolinski, and it'll be a throw-in for Minnesota State. Now Duxini will play it up for Wendell. Lakers take it right back. Segura up for Barron. Now Barron up for Carranza. Back in the middle for Segura. Segura for Rodemaker. She turns back for O'Donnell. O'Donnell defended there by DeSens. Gets it up for Cook. They have a Cook for Segura. Segura gets it up for Rodemaker. Now looking for O'Donnell. A couple Maverick defenders there. O'Donnell circles back. Good job by DeSens. O'Donnell will play it off of DeSens. And it'll be a throw-in now for the Lakers. O'Donnell gets it right in to Segura. Now in the middle for Rodemaker. Rodemaker looking for Cook, and that'll go wide. It'll be a goal kick for Rabune and the Mavericks.
Come on, White!
Come on, Mav.
Played up by Parlov, and now Barron back for Smolinski. Now Carranza taken off the ball there by Friedrich. Sarah Foley able to clear for the Mavericks. Headed in the air by Parlov. Settled down there by Steinwasser. Now over for Smolinski. Parlov taking off the ball there by Joyce. Joyce up for Wendell across midfield. Wendell trying to get around Steinwasser. Wendell. Shot blocked there by Weller. Now Vetter with the shot, and that goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Radis and the Lakers. She'll play it short for Parlov. Now Parlov across midfield for Carranza. Segura gives it right back and now turns it over. Duxini up for Vetter. Now Jenny Vetter has some space across midfield. Vetter defended there by O'Donnell. Vetter trying to cross. Ball goes out of play. I thought it was off O'Donnell, but the referee says it was off Vetter, so it'll be a goal kick for the Lakers. Now Smolinski with it up on the far side for Grand Valley. Plays it in the middle for Segara. Now Daxini plays it up for the Mavericks. Wendell on the ball. We'll play one into space. Hoping for better, and the Mavericks are off sides. Now Segara gets a pass from Weller and plays one up for Rodemaker. Rodemaker trying to play one up for Cook. Back there was Keneally. Able to play it out for the Mavericks as far as Smolinski. Now in the middle for Segara, who gives it up for Rodemaker. Segara will play it over on the far side for Barron. Barron will circle back for Steinwasser. Now Segara in the middle for Carranza, who gives it right back for Segara. Segara with the shot, and that goes wide.
Go White! Come on, Mav!
Come on, Kitty Bear, do better.
Here we go, Maverick!
Bune's goal kick. Played up by Wendell, and now Vetter on the ball for the Mavericks. Trying to put it up for Descends. Weller will head one over for O'Donnell. And now up for Cook on the near side. Try to go out of play on the near side. It'll be a Laker throw-in. Maverick throw-in, excuse me. Now ball gets played back to Radis. Parlov. Over for Weller. And now over for Steinwasser. Segara gets it in the middle, leaves it for Parlov. Now up for Rodemacher. Back in the middle for Segara. Segara once again for Rodemacher. Played back out by Joyce. Now Descends, trying to get it up for Lowry, a little too far for her. Smolinski, pressured there by Vetter. It'll be a throw-in for the Mavericks. Vetter gets it into Joyce. Now up for Descends. Descends. Challenged there by Weller. Now the Lakers take over. Here's Sidney O'Donnell. O'Donnell will play it over for Cook. Cook will bring it back to the middle. Defended there by Daxini, and now Keneally plays it out for Minnesota State. Steinwasser will get it right back up for Grand Valley. And Friedrich will send it out on the far side. Now Barron taking off the ball there by Joyce. Lowry gives it right back. Barron with it once again. He's up to Steinwasser. Now here's Segara. Gets it in the middle for Rodemacher. Rodemacher. Back for Segara. Now over for Barron. Barron take off the ball there by Friedrich. And now Minnesota State looks to escape here. Friedrich plays up back there of Smolinski. Now Vetter takes it away. Jenny Vetter. Defended there by Steinwasser. Looking to cross. That'll come all the way through to the near side. And kept in there by O'Donnell, rather.
Go, Dak! Go, Dak!
And now here's Gianna Parlov. Up across midfield for Carranza. Carranza in the middle for Rademacher. We'll give and go back to Carranza. Daxini with a good, clean tackle there from Minnesota State, able to play it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Lakers.
I'm still beating you.
Now it'll be a Maverick throw-in as that goes off of Grand Valley on the near side. Segara takes it away there from Wendell. Now plays it into space for Parlov. Parlov leaves it for Cook. Cook looking to cross, and that comes all the way through. Rademacher able to keep it in there on the far side for the Lakers. And now that'll roll out a play off of Barron. And Friedrich will take the throw in for the Mavericks. Vetter plays it back to the middle. And now Segara, defended there by Lowry. Able to get by her. Now leaves it for Carranza. Carranza trying to give it up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to take a shot. That got deflected and now picked up by Rabune. Now played up by Lowry. Whistle on the play and foul is called on the Lakers. So it'll be a free kick for the Mavericks. Back in their own territory. Now Sarah Follian will play it over for Keneally on the near side. Keneally looking to cross. Off the head there of Wendell. Here's Vetter with it. And Mavericks were called for offsides.
Come on, Taylor. All right, good look, ladies.
Radis will take the goal kick short for Steinwasser. Cecilia Steinwasser will give it right back, and now over for Weller. Grand Valley will just play keep away now. And now Daxini takes it away there for the Mavericks. Lowry gets it up for Wendell. Wendell trying to put him into space for the Sens. Back there's O'Donnell. She'll play it out. It'll be a corner kick for Minnesota State.
Here we go. Right now.
The Sens takes the corner. All the way to the back post. Ball still loose and just over the net. Good look there from Minnesota State. Probably their best look of the day. But we remain scoreless here in Mankato. Got substitutions.
Keep it here.
Right there.
Knock up.
Dakota Wendell. Play it up for the Mavericks. Lowry gets taken down. Another collision there. And the foul is called on Minnesota State. Grand Valley takes the free kick right away. Played right back out by Duxini. And Radis will run over to play it for the Lakers. Number 13, Kate Brown. Checked in for the Lakers at that last substitution mark. As well as number 14, Kennedy Bairden, and number 20, Haley Dehan. And now Vetter on the ball on the far side for Minnesota State, trying to make a move on Steinwasser. Vetter looking to cross, that'll come all the way through on the near side. Running after it there is Descend. She's not going to be able to get to it, and it'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley. It's just over 15 minutes elapsed here in this second half, still scoreless between the number 25 team in the country, Minnesota State, and the number 1 team in the country, Grand Valley State.
Keep it here, keep it here.
Now O'Donnell gets it up to Cook. Ava Cook across midfield looking to play one in the space for Bairden. Back there was Friedrich. She gets taken down. And the foul is called on Grand Valley. It'll be a free kick for the Mavericks. Number 24, Molly Sarah Fulling, sitting up to take it. Now Joyce goes it back for Friedrich, who's trying to get it up for Wendell. Grand Valley will play it back in Maverick territory. Here's Sagara. Sagara couldn't control. Duxini trying to play one up. That one off Dehan, and now settled down there by the Lakers. Dehan gets a pass there from Steinwasser, now in the middle for Sagara. Now O'Donnell will play it back for Brown. We'll give and go between Brown and O'Donnell. Back there was Sens, who will play it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley. Shot there from O'Donnell came in off the head there of Chacho. Now Dehan has it go out of play off of her. It'll be a throw-in for the Mavericks. Right at midfield. Keneally to Wendell. Now Steinwasser on it for the Lakers. We'll play it back out of play. It'll be another throw-in for the Mavericks. Keneally will just get it into Chacho this time. Chacho over for Keneally. Now in for Wendell. Wendell circling. Push it there by 2 Lakers. Gets taken off the ball there by Dehan, and now O'Donnell right back on it for Grand Valley. Gets past Keneally. O'Donnell gonna cross as Cook slips. Sarah Follian up for Duxini. Now over for Friedrich. Friedrich turns it over, looking for Keneally. Now O'Donnell right back on it for the Lakers, trying to put it in the space for Cook. Back there was Chacho. They would play it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley.
You can overrule him. You're the center now. You want help from us? We can help.
Brown will get it into O'Donnell. Now on the near side for Cook, who will play back in the middle for Dehan. Dehan turns it over. Now better on the ball for the Mavericks. We'll play him back into Laker territory. Running after there is Brown for Grand Valley. We play back to Radis, the keeper.
Are you upset? Are you mad? Are you mad?
Now Radis up for O'Donnell on the near side. Goes off to Keneally. Be thrown for the Lakers. We get a substitution now for the Lakers. Number 32, Lauren Ross, checking in for Dehan.
Let's go. You got this.
Now in for Grand Valley, number 32, Lauren Ross.
Win the ball, White.
Now Brown with the throw. Puts it into O'Donnell. Now Keneally will play back to the middle. Steinwasser up for Weller. Weller looking for Cook. Now Cook over for O'Donnell. Defending there is Keneally. O'Donnell makes a move back to the middle. O'Donnell looking to cross. That gets headed off by Friedrich. Back on it is Segara. Gets it in the middle now for Carranza. Now back for Ross. Lauren Ross up for Carranza. Now back for Segara. Ross defended there by Joyce and Lowry. That's the retreat for Steinwasser. Now once again up to Segara. Segara will leave it for Ross. Ross with the shot. That never got through, and Cook will send it really high over the net. There'll be a goal kick for Rabune and the Mavericks. Ball gets played up to Lowry. Lowry will leave it for Keneally. Now Keneally will try to play it up for Vetter. That goes out for Vetter. Radis out of her net, comes up to play it. Out as far as Wendell. Wendell has some space in front of her. Wendell looking to make a run. Gets tripped up. Good challenge there from the Laker defense as O'Donnell will play one up across midfield for Cook. Ava Cook, defended there by Chacho and Duxini. Cook looking to take a shot, and that goes just off the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick for Bune and the Mavericks as we have some more substitutions. Number 29, Tia Martin, in for Dakota Wendell. And in for the Lakers, number 23, Gianna Parlow. Foul was called on the Lakers. It'll be a free kick now for the Mavericks. Grand Valley up to 20 shots in the match. Mavericks only at 4 so far. Grand Valley is dominated for the most part, but we are still scoreless. As Keneally will take the free kick short for Chacho. Chacho up for Vetter. Now Vetter will play it out on the far side. It'll be a throw in for the Lakers. Smolinski gets it into Ross. Ross defended there by Martin. Now back for Smolinski. Who gets over to Steinwasser. Now back to Radis. Steinwasser in the middle for Carranza. Carranza has some space in front of her. It's across midfield. Taking up the ball there by Joyce. Joyce plays it up for Martin. Now Tia Martin trying to put him in space for the Sens. Back there is Brown for the Lakers. We'll play back for Radis. We'll play it out for the Lakers. Now O'Donnell.
Never heard of it.
O'Donnell is called for offsides, so it'll be a free kick for Minnesota State. Number 24, Molly Serapholian, setting up to take it. As we approach 20 minutes left in this second half. Bairden running over there for the Lakers, unable to get to it. Better does for the Mavericks. Plays over to Friedrich. Now Joyce reverses for Serapholian, who gets it up to Duxini. Now Duxini on the near side has Keneally. Keneally across midfield. Has some space. Will play it over for Descends. Now Brendan Descends looking to make a run. Here's the cross. Comes through, and that goes just wide off of Smolinski. Almost an own goal there. As it'll go out of play on the end line, it'll be a corner kick for the Mavericks. As we get a substitution. Number 16, Allie Williams, will check in for Lowry.
16, Allie Williams.
Now Descends, free kick comes in, loose in the box, and Serapholian just sends it high. A really good look, best chance of the day by far for the Mavericks there. The Lakers dodge a bullet. Substitution now for Grand Valley. It's number 18, Morgan Cochran, checks in for O'Donnell. Now the goal kick from Radis. Played short. Now Radis will play it out on the near side, looking for Brown. It'll be a throw-in for Minnesota State. Number 13, Taylor Keneally, taking this throw. It's into Martin. Martin right back to Keneally. Keneally defended there by Cochran, has the reverse for Chacho. Chacho trying to center for Williams. That'll come all the way through for Smolinski. Now Smolinski trying to get Carranza. Duxini trying to play one up. Ross will clear for Grand Valley. That'll bounce out of play on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for the Mavericks. Number 13, Taylor Keneally, once again taking it. Trying to get into Tia Martin. Now Carranza.
Oh. That's a tackle.
Fighting with it with Duxini. And now Tia Martin comes right for the Mavericks. Plays back to the middle for Williams. Parlov able to play it back for Steinwasser for Grand Valley. And now Smolinski able to get it up for Bairden. Now Allie Williams comes right for the Mavericks. Loses it to Ross, who is reverses for Smolinski. Now back up for Bairden. In the middle for Parlov. Now Carranza will play it on the near side for Brown. Kate Brown plays it up for Cochran. Defended there by Keneally. He has to reverse for Brown. Brown gives it right back. Cochran trying to make a move to the middle. Trying to play it for Carranza. That gets played back out by Williams. Tia Martin on it for the Mavericks. Played over the near side for Vetter. Now Vetter trying to play it into space for Descends. That gets played back. Vetter gets right back on it. And we'll play it out on the near side, hoping for Williams. Get some more substitutions. One for each team. Number 5, McKenna Schoolman checks in for Grand Valley State.
I feel like we started playing better
And number 14, Molly Riley, checks in for Minnesota State. As Carranza plays it up to Brown. Brown has some space across midfield. Brown with a near turnover. She'll play it over on the near side for Cochran. Cochran defended by Keneally. Plays back in the middle for Carranza, who gets it over to Ross. Ross, who played over for Bairden. Bairden back in the middle for Ross. Ross trying to play one for Cook. Cook trying to settle it down. Ball gets deflected out of play off of the Mavericks. It'll be a Lakers corner kick on the far side. Their fourth of the game. As we're under 15 minutes left to play in the second half. Number 5, McKenna Schoolman, setting up to take the corner for the Lakers. Kick comes in all the way through to Brown. Brown plays it back for Bairden. Headed out by Chacho. And now cleared out of harm's way by Duxini. There'll be a throw-in for the Lakers. Number 13, Kate Brown, to take the throw. Gets it into Cochran. Now Duxini takes it away for the Mavericks. We'll play it out. Up to Vetter. And back into Laker territory. Weller is running after it. We'll play it back to Radis. Now Radis up to Brown. Brown gets it to Ross, who gets it taken away there by Allie Williams. Allie Williams trying to get it up for Vetter. Williams looking to cross. That comes in on goal and scooped up there by Radis. Radis will throw it for Schoolman up on the far side now. Schoolman in the middle for Parlov. Parlov trying to get around Joyce. Gets it around for Carranza. Carranza turns it over. Keneally will play it back out. And now Weller over for Steinwasser. Steinwasser gets it up to Schoolman. Schoolman plays it over for Bairden. Kelly Friedrich able to play it off of Bairden. On the far side, it'll be a throw for the Mavericks. As we get some more substitutions. One for each team. Checking in for Minnesota State, number 8, Libby Spangler. And then for the Lakers, number 25, Katie Barron.
Now for the Lakers, number 25, Katie Barron. For the Mavericks, number
Fouls
8,
call
Libby
along
Spangler.
Grand Valley State. There'll be a Minnesota State free kick here. As number 7, Kelly Friedrich, sets up to take it. Played it short. Now Carranza takes over for the Lakers. We'll play it back for Steinwasser. Gets it up to Parlov. Now Schoolman gives it right back. Parlov looking for Ross in the middle. Gets up to Carranza. Carranza right back for Ross. Ross trying to put one in for Cook. Good defense there by Spangler, who will play it out into Grand Valley State territory. Running after it there is Weller. She'll play it back to Radis. Now up to Lauren Ross. Ross will get it up to Schoolman on the far side. Schoolman pressured there by Vetter. And now Parlov gets taken down. Foul called on the Mavericks. Free kick for the Lakers. Number 12, Steinwasser takes it right away. Gets up to Schoolman. McKenna Schoolman with the cross. Comes all the way through for Bairden. Bairden looking to cross. That gets played out by Chacho. And now Keneally with it. Trying to get it up for Martin. That'll go all the way back to Weller, who will play it up on the near side, and that'll roll out of play. It'll be a Minnesota State throw-in. We got some substitutions once again. A couple for both teams. Number 16, Raiko Sagara checks in, as well as number 28, Chelsea Graves. And in for the Mavericks, number 19, Dakota Wendell, and number 31, Nadia Lowry. Mavericks throw here, Keneally trying to get in for Lowry. Out the head there of Bairden, settled down there by Graves. And now Brown with it on the near side. Reverses for Weller. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the second half. Still scoreless between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Steinwasser up for Cook. Cook leaves it for Sagara. Sagara's shot deflected all the way to Martin. Martin will play it back for Friedrich. And Friedrich will play it out on the far side. Now here's Sagara with it. Trying to make a move. Chacho with the defense as Duxini will play it out into Laker territory. Weller will play it back to the keeper, Radis. Now up to Steinwasser. Now in the middle for Cook. Cook trying to get around Spangler. Cook looking to make a run with a shot, and that goes just high. It'll be a goal kick for Rabune and the Mavericks. We get another substitution for Minnesota State. Number 4, Denny Vetter back in. Tia Martin will head off.
Let's go, Mavericks!
Ball gets played up by Bairden. Now here's Cook on the ball. Good defense there by Chacho. Able to recover and play it out on the near side. Now throwing comes to Sagara. Sagara making a move back to the middle. Gets over for Parlov. Parlov versing for Steinwasser. Steinwasser turns it over. Now Vetter gets tripped up. Foul called on the Lakers. Number 12, Cecilia Steinwasser. She receives a yellow card. And now number 7, Kelly Friedrich, setting up to take the free kick for Minnesota State. Friedrich's kick gets headed up by the Lakers. Here's Cook. Cook will leave it for Sagara. Sagara pushed it there by Duxini. He gets over back to Cook. Now Cook trying to play it into space for Barron. Back there was Keneally. Will play it out of harm's way. Sagara gets to it. Back for Steinwasser. Sagara once again over for Parlov. Sagara gets around Joyce, turns it over. Spangler will play it back out into Laker territory. Radis all the way up to play it for the Lakers. Up for Wellerer, she'll play it back. And now Wellerer up for Bairden. Pressure there by Keneally. Keneally gets it up to Wendell. Now Wendell in the space for Vetter. Vetter gets taken down. Just outside the box, no call. And it'll be a goal kick for Radis and the Lakers. Now Joyce on it from the Mavericks. Gets up to Wendell. Wendell trying to find in space for Vetter. Jenny Vetter with a chance. Shoots and she scores! Jenny Vetter strikes first for the Mavericks. Jenny Vetter getting her third goal on the season for Minnesota State, assisted by number 19, Dakota Wendell. Wendell getting her second assist on the season, and that puts the Mavericks in front, 1-0, with 5.5 remaining here in the second half. Number 7, Sydney O'Donnell checks in for the Lakers at that last substitution mark. As Weller with control back in her own zone. Now here's Steinwasser, will play it over for Barron. Barron looking to cross. Ball gets headed out of the box. Running after there is Parla for the Lakers. Now O'Donnell looking to shoot. That comes just wide. And Raboon makes the grab there. Ava Cook looks to be a little shaken up there for Grand Valley State. As Raboon sends the goal kick away. Played back up by Brown, and now Joyce gets fouled. Foul is on the Lakers. It'll be a Mavericks free kick. Number 24, Molly Serafolian, will set up to take it. Now here's Graves with it. Graves plays it out on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for the Mavericks. We get another substitution for Minnesota State. Number 10, Brenda Sens, back in for Riley. Now Serafolian will play it deep into Laker territory. Brown back to get it for the Lakers. Played up for Steinwasser. Steinwasser up for Brown. Brown able to keep it in there on the far side. Trying to play in the middle for Cook. Cook gets by Wendell, and now up for Segara. Segara looking to play it short for Graves, a little too far in front of her. And Keneally will play it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley. They get it into Bearden right away. Bearden with the cross. That gets played out by Friedrich. Headed out by Wendell. O'Donnell running after it, able to keep it in. Plays it back for Weller. Now Weller with the cross. Out the head there of Cook. Diving stop made there by Raboon on the shot from Barron. Beams goal kick headed down by Graves. Now Segarra will play it back for Chelsea Graves. A give and go from Segarra. Now Graves in for Cook. Cook taking off the ball there by Sarah Foley. Now up for Better. A little too far for Better as Steinwasser plays it out on the far side rather. It'll be a throw in for the Mavericks. Ref overrules the call, and actually it'll be a throw in for Grand Valley as it comes into Cook. Cook falls down, foul is called.
Ball's on the field, we can't play. AR, not you.
Free kick now for Segarra. She'll play short for Steinwasser. Steinwasser trying to put it in space for O'Donnell. Back there is the Sens, who will play it out on the near side.
Yeah, no way.
It'll be a throw-in for the Lakers as we're under a minute left to play in regulation. Lowry able to clear for the Mavericks. Radis all the way up to play it for Grand Valley State. Gets it up for Wellerer. Wellerer trying to get it up for O'Donnell. Keneally able to play it out for the Mavericks. Wellerer one more time. Up for Cook. Now Duxini will play it out for the Mavericks. Steinwasser unable to control. Now Better will just play it deep. And that'll roll out of play on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for Grand Valley. 10 seconds now. And that'll do it. Minnesota State completes the upset. Minnesota State now improves to 3-0 on the season. Grand Valley State will fall to 3-1. Final shots were 25-7 in favor of the Lakers. Corner kicks were 3-2 in favor of the Lakers, but the Jenny Better goal with 5.5 minutes remaining in the second half lifts the Mavericks over the #1 team in the nation. That'll do it for here today. Once again, Minnesota State defeats Grand Valley State 1-0. Thanks for joining us today, as always, go Mavericks. Mankato.